All right. Yeah, so here we are. We have Big Velma with us, like I was saying. And the tow truck here, we're working on that still. Coming along good. There's lots of work, but look, there's lots of pieces on it. There's lots to do on it. So yeah, we're cleaning up on this guy. And like, I'm not getting crazy about any of that body work. It's just the face, the roof, I guess. The inside of the doors, nothing, the jams. I'm not doing any of that. This is the daily, and just wanted to look a little bit better going by. Had some rust hanging around here and there, right? 25-year-old paint job. What do you expect? Yeah, here we are in the middle of the parking lot, everything running. So we're gonna get her into the shop there and give her a quick spray. I don't know, 7:30 in the morning. I hope to be done by 7:30 tomorrow morning with this white one, because it's just the daily. It's nothing spectacular. I just want it to look decent going by. Well, Big Velma's backstory is from another family, and was moved on to my family, and it's a family rig, and she's family orientated, and she'll get you there, and she'll do the thing, and all that stuff. That's for sure. But this in particular vehicle has posi, has a different spool in it. Tow haul is out of it. All her governors are out of it. As I come along and look at stuff, I mean, even the ingenious parts of zip ties to not knock them off, right? You know, on your wipers. Like, a lot of this stuff is overlooked. Yeah, right down to, we're going to take the mirrors off for a little quick once-over paint job here. And look at this. He even tucked the connectors for our power mirrors up at the top of the door instead of having to take off the whole panel, which takes not very long. But I mean, come on, really, come on. It amazes me as I go through it, because I mean, this thing here. Want to look underneath this truck too? Look underneath this truck. You're not going to find a better piece of equipment around here. Yeah, that's 25, almost 26 years old. So, and this is her original paint. But with this gent though, I like to leave character, so we're going to do that. We got that spot and this spot, and apparently that was brought on by rubbing something out on the trail. And as you can tell from her bumper, which I have another one, but it has no rust on it or anything, and it is cracked up, but that's part of this one. So anyways, just thought I'd mention that. Like, this is Big Velma. That's what my 15-year-old named it. So that's her name. That's what she is. And we're just going to make it a little white. That's pretty much going to be your whole video. Is this the so far so good moment? Yeah. We're taping it up. I hope I ripped these off before, taping them up and stuff. I hope that doesn't happen again. Like we said in the morning, we're trying to get it done by tomorrow morning. So yeah, and we're sanded out pretty good. We're getting there. We got a little bit of fillers on a few little things here and there, right? So, but I mean, that's the extent of the body work for sure. Just cover up some of it, and we'll get the paint on it, because you know, we can paint it every once in a while if we need to. But get her ready, and we're sand it halfway, because this is going to get taped. This is getting taped off. This is getting taped off. I'm going to tape all this off. Now I see that little speck there. I'll touch it and stuff. But opened up. We're not going to get too crazy with the old jalopy. But this one's is the daily. This is what we drive. 6-liter Suburban. But honestly, on the road, like the little Korean one is excellent on fuel, but it wouldn't hold up, I don't think. This will hold up, but we have the other Japanese one, all-wheel drive, and it's a 4-cylinder, but it burns maybe $5 more on every trip than this one. So just something to keep in mind. Suburbans aren't too bad on fuel. So daddy cool. Anyways, here we are. We're getting her all taped up. We're getting our body work done at the same time. Trying to do this in one day, one 24-hour period. So we started at 7 this morning. Let's see if we can make this happen today. All of it black there. And what I mean by black, I mean rock guard stuff. And then the rest will be white. So we're doing fairly well. We're doing fairly well. I hope I don't rip these all apart and or stain them, which I've done before, but the guy, what's his name, Jeff, he has some more, so. And if they got stains on them, I might just paint them a different color. I don't mind. But yeah, here we are, getting her ready. All right, we're getting primed up. No more holes or anything like that. Well, it wasn't holes, it was just rough looking. That's what I meant to say. No more ugly rust right there. It'll come back, but not for a little bit. New panels, that's how you get rid of rust. Even when you're welding them in, half the time, a couple of years come back, right? So, yeah, touched up pretty good. Now it's just give that roof a little lick. We started at, I think 7:30. Yeah, 7:30 we said. And yeah, we're 6:16 now. So I think that I can sand out that roof. And I better go get a bite, actually. I'm not thinking straight. But I want to go all black there. We'll hit that right now before we leave. And I think that there was some other kind of paint on the back of it too. Because there was, 10 different kinds of paint after 25 years. But yeah, there's a little bit of reaction there to the primer. Anyways, we're going to get it done, right? And I think there's a Grossi up here for a pretty big rusty up there somewhere. Yeah, one there. No, that's not it. There's one up there anyways. That's the reason why I want to paint the roof, to be honest with you. All right. Along the bottom is black like we wanted. Almost forgot to take that tape off. We would have painted it and everything, then there'd be one section on both sides that nothing done to. Yeah, I know that body work over there, but hey, this Suburban will be, it is family and it will be going in the, off-road again. Because it is a four-wheel drive and that's something that we do, right? But we're feeling pretty good about it now. Got to get that glare off the roof and pretty much ready to hit, but going to give that a second. Then I'm going to draw the curtain along here to keep that black, I guess. That white will more than likely never cover that, right? Or it'll look horrible. I've done that before on a silver Toyota. We done the bottom with the rock art, and then I painted it silver, and our car ran low on paint. It just looked awful. All right, it's telling us that it's 8:49. Just went home and had a shower and ate supper. Back in the dirties and getting ready to start again. But I took some tarps with me because I'm the tarp king, I guess. Canada, tarps, There's a joke there if you can read between the lines. Yeah, so we're getting her going here, getting her ready. I think our black turned out pretty nice. I want to give it a couple hours to set up here along the bottom so that, we could tape on it since we're going to go up white. So I guess we'll just put like a curtain on it all along the bottom. And we'll have to adjust here and here on both sides, I guess. So what I say by a curtain is I'm just going to take my roll of paper and I'll run it on this line down through. My biggest issue though is, look, there's paint on both sides there, right? It wants paint there, so we'll look at it. But we'll drop our tarp here. We're not using our spray booth. Like I say, this truck is the daily. It's going to be off-roading again. Not serious off-road, but I mean, trails and stuff. Country drives. Let's call it country drives. Yeah. So all on the bottoms, re-black, which is nice. Smoothing out there, which is also nice. So I was going to paint it different colors and everything, but this is more the family rig, like I was just explaining, and more the wife's car, truck. She doesn't really like cars. She likes trucks. She's a truck gal. So yeah, I have to get that roof going, drop that tarp, get a tarp going there. I think that some guys were doing a little bit of painting in here, and everything has overspray on it. Look, it's just That's not dust, it's actually overspray. Kind of disappointing actually, because we took a lot of time to keep this stuff all clean, right? I mean, look. Not great. Is what it is though. We'll fix it up on the other side, so to say. Yeah. But he looks pretty happy. You know, pretty happy, so. Alright. How you doing? Yep. There we are. Pretty shiny. Shiny, shiny, shiny. We're getting her going. I'm not gonna lie, there's dents in there and all that, of course, but they'll be staying in there because that's the way it is. We drip over here, one there, and then just right here at the very, very end, only just seconds ago, we got one right in there, which is dry and funny. It's got a lot of pearl in it too, right? They're, you know, the diamond stuff, right? So, it'll shine up, and if it doesn't shine up, it'll shine up once the gas is off. And if I'm not happy with that, well, you know what you do then. You give it a light sand and hit it with the clear coat. That ain't happening, but I'm pretty happy with it. So, shiny, shiny. Anybody like this? Big Suburban, Big Vimla. Got a little makeover. Nothing too crazy, a few coats. Paint there. Make her look a little bit better going down the road. No rust hanging off the side of it or anything. I like that. Anybody like my shiny Suburban? Pretty proud of it. That's for certain. Not really, but I'm happy with it. It's better than the beat out white that was on it. This 25-year-old paint doesn't shine too much anymore. But just the rust stuff, right? I didn't want the rust continuing. Hey, it's 1:10. We started at 7:30 this morning. We had a couple of supper breaks and that, but we have a paint job done and completed. Well, of course, take that stuff off. But yeah, pretty happy with that. Then it'll be peeler tomorrow at some point. I mean, I see that. We all see that. We see them dents over there and that. Looks kind of, I had trouble with the gun. The plunger kept sticking on me. So, it is what it is. Once I scratch it through the woods a couple of times, it'll look even better. Yeah, thanks for sticking around with me. We got her done. Alright, so we're just going to de-tape, as you can see. But pretty happy. Happy as we need to be. Like I said, 13 hours. I'm pretty happy with that, aren't you? I think we are. Look at that. So you know that isn't running over, but we do have a little overspray here. But I just, something like this, scrape the window, right? See that? Clean right up. No big deal. You can see in the back window it's pretty scratched anyways and stuff. It is what it is. Clean her up with the razor. And pretty happy with it. So far, so good. I'm sure we can certainly tell that this is, you know, a 13-hour paint job, start to finish. But I think we done all right. The old girl looks okay. I think I put 7 coats on it. It was really shiny for a while, but I just kept on hammering paint onto it. So, I'm happy. I think she can hold up in the scratch scenario. What's this? A little piece of plastic, is it? Rubber in there. Oh, she came out of the fender there. There we are. Back in. Great news. It's all done. Yeah. Drove home just like stole her too, with no license plates or nothing on it. I forgot to put it back on. Oh well, she's got everything on her anyways. But yeah, that's Big Vimla, all freshened up. I think she looks pretty good going by. Although I don't like that. See on the little chrome part above the chrome, a little dirty, whatever. What a joke. Yeah, I think that looks alright. 25-year-old Suburban. I'm happy.